Okay, ready to go. We have some hype in the chat. We have two undefeated teams here, both 3-0. So the hype makes perfect sense. We're clear to join. And they're off. Opening kickoff of the series. This one gets back to J-Cam, but he can't get a touch. Acid Rapper sends it up to the corner. Zamboni trying to get the first pass of the series. Nothing doing. J-Can floats it over. It gets through Zamboni. I think Acid Rapper gave a 50. Pass from his captain.
Jeepers, mister, you're really strong.
And winner Chicken Dinner strike first, 1-0, 15 seconds in. And we may be in for a treat here. Sticky Moon goes up, the captain, for snack time. And Not a Bot tries to shoot in on the rebound. J-Can on the save. Or Paco against the wall. Sticky Moon trying again. Here comes Zamboni to test the defense. J-Can watches it go wide. Up to J-Can, tries to get the shot, goes way wide, shanks it out left. More Paco floats it over, looks a little too high, looking for a rebound here. Zamboni clears it out of his corner. Valasek, appreciate the follow. Zamboni looks like he's just trying to be a nuisance.
That's assault, brother.
Not a Bot sends another shot. And J-Can is there to make the save. Good pressure here from Snack Time. Sticky Moon sends it to the corner. Acid Rapper dropping it down. Zamboni floated it over. Lord Paco's there. The numbers game almost got the better of him. But the shot really just never came. They're in trouble again as Chicken Dinner. And J-Can 50's out. Into the corner. Big floating shot. That might be on. Nobody's home. And Acid Rapper goes the length of the field.
I wouldn't venture out there, fellas. This sniper's got talent.
Snipes the field. Great speed as well. Chicken Dinner up by 2. 3:20 remaining. This one dropped to the field. Lord Paco gets up.
Why would you kill him like that?
Another demo there. Zamboni has been exercising his right to lay on some of those exit bumps and demos. So I think Chicken Dinner is feeling that, but so far it hasn't cost them a goal. Hasn't been too much for them to handle. Great pass there, but Acid Rapper with wise positioning. Pops up. Anybody's game. Zamboni's there. And Not a Bot floats it in. Acid Rapper tries to set himself up off the wall, but it looks like Zamboni will get the first touch. Drops it down. Sticky Moon sends a shot. When what a shot it is! The moon ball. J-Can lets it off his car, gets bumped. And Sticky Moon with a great power shot. A lot of speed on that one. Cut the lead in half. Snack Time down 1 now. Acid Rapper dribbles himself. No shooter there for the Rapper. His captain comes back in. Do they have a shooter now? They do, and no!
Off the post!
Lord Paco gets the shot, but not the goal. Off by inches. This one back to the corner. J-Can beats 2 defenders on that one touch, and Zamboni gets to the corner. Lord Paco coming up. Over to Sticky Moon. Sends another shot to Sticky Moon, and a great save as he's rotating back. I think that was Acid Rapper again. Pops up. Zamboni sticking with it, and he gets dunked. Acid Rapper on the save. Minute and a half here. Sticky Moon driving in down the field. J-Can trying to set it up, trying to survey the field. Does he have a shooter? And no, nothing happens with the pass. Zamboni sticking with it. Zero boost, gets a pad, and now the midfield 100. Sticky Moon sends to the orange side of the field. Not a bot helps it along. More traffic at front post. Zamboni drops it to the turf. Good pressure here from Snack Time. They realize that opportunities are few and far between.
También se prepara Esteban Granero, el pirata, por cierto, las reacciones en el banquillo.
¡Ojo a Cristiano! ¡Cristiano del área! ¡Sigue Cristiano! ¡No!
And we are tied with 45 seconds left. Acid Rapper pops up. Zamboni sends the other way. Not a bot. And this is those touch passes, those touch plays that led to their success as of late in game one. And let's see if Winter Chicken Dinner can stand up to it on defense. J-Ken gets a free run. Going against Notabot. Out of the corner. Needs a shooter, doesn't get one. Or Paco cheats back for defense. He's past one defender. Acid Rapper goes up. Floats it on as time expires. Acid Rapper. What a play.
Oh yeah, banana bread, bro.
Defenders looking on. I'm not sure if they got caught up in the situation, the lack of time, but they are down by one. They'll get this kickoff, and that is it. Winner Chicken Dinner will lead on the series, but as we saw there, it's going to be tough sledding between these two teams. Already up, Acid Rapper, the hat trick concluded with that buzzer beater we just saw. 2 saves for him as well. And Sticky Moon just filling up the stat sheet. 1s across the board. Everyone back in and ready for game number 2. Kickoff goes up. Zamboni can't get to it. Acid Rapper drives in for the 50. Not a bot. Floats it over. J-Can, Lord Paco against the wall. Lord Paco can't get a beat. J-Can drops it down, and Acid Rapper, the hero from game 1, is able to get the clear there. Not a bot touching. J-Can up against the backboard. Lord Paco can't finish. Acid Rapper to try his hand. Up against the backboard. Great touch by the defender there, because J-Can was coming in for a shot. Cross. J-Can. Nobody home for that one. Pass from midfield.
This is my heater. I dare you to hit it.
And J-Can is going to take advantage of the goalie positioning. Winner Chicken Dinner up by 1. But if you're just joining us, this is very similar to how game 1 transpired. We had an early lead from WCD, but Snack Time came roaring back. None of these teams are terribly interested in relinquishing their undefeated streak. 4-0 is on the line. A lot of traffic there outside the orange goal. Pops it up. Not a bot. Drops it down midfield. Zamboni is there. He can get a shot. Floats one on. Acid Rapper.
Impressive.
With the save. Pops out. Against the wall. J-Can pops it in, but Lord Paco is going to take his time, go up the wall. We know he can be a wizard in the air, but he gets bumped. Provoked is playing at 8 o'clock Pacific, 11 Eastern. And I'll have 2 matches before then, so I'll be live until then. Pops up. Looking for a shooter. Pops up again. And great defense from Snack Time commences. They're in trouble here. Against the back wall. Lord Paco can't touch. Lord Paco, usually a very sure-handed shot, but hasn't quite hit the mark here today. He did have that shot earlier hit the post, but may take another game or two to get his wheels properly under him. As Zamboni again just keeping it on the orange side of the field. Here's Sticky Moon. Sticky had success in game one. Zamboni up 50 backboard and more touches there by Chicken Dinner. Winner Chicken Dinner still leading here, ticking down to 2 minutes. Zamboni's gonna try a dribble there. Can't get the slice shot. Acid Wrapper to the back wall, a floating shot. Crossbar, more crossbar. Lord Paco sends it out. A clear for the time being, but you know Snack Time is gonna keep the pressure on. Zamboni stops it in midfield. Two defenders beat, not a bot to the corner. Needs a shooter, not sure if he has one. Acid Wrapper gonna take his time on the clear. Beats the defender. Sticky Moon back on defense. And Acid Wrapper will reset to the corner before getting a set for himself. J-Can rips through the defense here. The two captains get tangled up in the corner. And a 50 out to the opposite side of the field. And we are ticking down to 60 seconds. Sticky Moon goes up, floats it on. And J-Can down the field, perhaps a breakaway. Sticky Moon trying to trap him against the wall. There's a cross, never really gets in front of the goal. And the transition was so quick, I'm not sure if he ever really had a shooter to begin with. And here it is, Snack Time running out of time. But they're only down by one, so they're going to be chipping away at this.
Get him a body bag! Yeah!
Until the clock hits 0 again. Acid Wrapper has some room to work with. Gets the pass. His captain, J-Can, can't turn around and make the shot. Had the right idea, made it close. But we stay 1-0 into the infield. Snack Time addressing all the loose balls here, but aren't getting any clears, and that's what's helping this Chicken Dinner pressure. See if they kill clock. Lord Paco wanted some more. And winner Chicken Dinner lead the series 2-0. Everyone in the chat enjoying themselves. Appreciate everyone coming out. And it has been a great series. It's match point for winner Chicken Dinner now, but that does not say how well both these teams have played, how evenly matched they are as well.
It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
I'll go in to spectate for game number 3, and if it is a winner Chicken Dinner victory, it will be the last game of this series. Or Paco trying some early pressure, gets a pass, and winner Chicken Dinner is on the board again.
Can I get a oh yeah?
Acid Wrapper comes up, picks his shot, great positioning, and this seems to set winner Chicken Dinner on the right path. Within the first 15-20 seconds, they have been able to put up points, and then they just build on it. Whether it's shutting out Snack Time or even scoring subsequent goals, they really look to start with an early score. Sticky Moon taking his time, pops up, and Lord Paco helps out Acid Rapper. Zamboni low on boost, gets a touch, and not a bot with a great clear going the other way. J-Can realizes he has time. Shot goes on. Lord Paco out to his captain, pops up. Sticky Moon gets turned around. Trouble here, gets it over to Zamboni. And it looks like Snack Time's ball for the time being. Sticky Moon with plenty of boost there, but he's going to rotate back out. Zamboni with the save. Goes out, Sticky Moon. Out of the corner. Zamboni floats it on. That might need to be addressed. No, a little high. Not a bot can't get to it. Sticky Moon has the shooting lane, but the ball hops over him. That looked like a lag play. Winter Chicken Dinner a little out of sorts, and the shot goes wide corner. And this is exactly what I was alluding to earlier. Just a 1-0 lead for WCD, and they're willing and able to grind that out. You see how Loctite they are outside of their net. So you not only need the skill, you need the patience. Pass up into the outlet. J-Cat can't double off the backboard. But the rest of the team gets involved, and the rest is history.
Mathematical!
J-Can almost doubles the backboard. It pulls out all the defenders. Acid Rapper and Lord Paco hook up for goal number 2.
It's clobbering time!
There's Zamboni. He has been good with those demos. J-Can giving as good as he's getting.
He shouldn't have been standing there.
And lays a demo of his own. Lord Paco looking to double off the wall. Again, it pulls the defenders, and Snack Time may be shell-shocked. They might feel that they've let one too many goals pass, so you see they're starting to get a little antsy in their own net. And Chicken Dinner is just pulling back and letting it go now. 2:21 left. But so far, so good for Winter Chicken Dinner. Perhaps a statement game for them. Floats it over, not a bot. To the wall, dropping back down. Lord Paco sends it downfield. He's got help in the form of Acid Rapper. And the 50 goes and rolls up the wall. Acid Rapper with the near miss. And here comes J-Can to keep pressure. Doesn't get it across, and Sticky Moon driving the other way. Not a bot. Now looking to dribble. He's going to go head-to-head with Acid Rapper. Acid Rapper back it up. 50s. And Sticky Moon gets clipped as he goes up for his aerial. I think that was an exiting teammate. I didn't see who it was. And Lord Paco will pinch against the wall.
Get him a body bag! Yeah!
More demos here, but it seems like neither team have truly benefited from any of the demo plays here tonight. Here comes Acid Rapper. Lord Paco pops it up. J-Can hanging out in the wing and gets it up the wall. 60 seconds remaining now. And that is 4-0. The wheels coming off from Snack Time. And this is like night and day. The first two games were so close, so evenly matched. But as I was saying, Snack Time, they're undefeated. They're 3-0. This is my first time casting this season, so we don't know if they've been tested to this degree. And game 3 is really where Chicken Dinner is able to shine and continues to shine. Acid Rapper tacks on goal number 5. And Snack Time win, lose, or draw, they are not going to lose their fan base, not going to lose the Snack Time faithful. The snacks are raining in the chat. Not a bot trying one. Pops up. Half a minute now. Perhaps Snack Time can play just for some momentum, something to think about. In the off week in Acid Rapper, that is goal number 5 for Acid Rapper.
Pay him. Pay that man his money.
If you're just joining us, he had the hat trick in game number 1, the buzzer beater in game number 1, played hero and has just been on fire ever since. And the Wet Faithful showing us their fandom as well, and that's 7-0, 15 seconds. Winner Chicken Dinner landed on thick. You see all 3 members of Snack Time at the midfield. And just one more airstrike for Winner Chicken Dinner. Here comes Not a Bot. We can get a Brazil here. Still time left. Sticky Moon crosses. And Zamboni misses wide. Not a Bot. They'll let it in. And we will have a Brazil. 3 seconds remaining of game number 3 of the series. And we will have a post-game interview with Jay Can. Just a lot to talk about. I've casted all their games up to this point. GG's all around for sure. But as I was saying, let's get this post-game interview and talk to our favorite Jay Can. All right, calling out to Jay Can now. Still a lot of snack hype. I like it. Jay Can.
What's up, Fury?
What's up, man? A lot to say about this game. So cancel your evening plans. You're gonna be here with me till my next match. 3-0. I always ask you, but you're like lukewarm on scouting, right? I know you'll take a look at the teams a little bit, but you don't get too in depth. Is that correct?
Regular season, yeah. When it gets to playoffs, I'll try to do a little bit more in-depth kind of scouting, but typically during the regular season, I don't look a whole lot other than people's records. Okay,
makes sense. But the first thing you can notice with any amount of scouting is they come in 3-0, like you come in 3-0. So already there's hype. They come with the fan base. You'll see it in the VOD. They brought their fans. Yeah, everyone was pretty hyped for this one. I didn't know so many snack emotes existed, but they do. they do. We got chips, peppers. I don't know what the hell that is, but people were making comparisons between chicken dinners and snack times. It was a fun time in there, and you guys put on a show. Walk me through the series from your perspective, especially games 1 and 2, please.
I'd say game 1, we struggled putting the ball in the net. They honestly, I mean, it was a pretty back and forth game. I mean, they were pretty well-rounded team, honestly. Yeah. I think that last game, I don't know, maybe they got in their heads a little bit. I feel like they were starting to do a lot more double commits, a lot more whips and stuff. But first game 1 and 2 was really close. I mean, we had a couple mistakes on defense, which resulted in some goals for them and made it a lot closer than what it should have been. But it was a pretty close series up until that last game.
Right. And you and I talked about it last week. You're not really big on, oh, we're playing against this team now. They play this way. Let's do this, and that. You guys have your game. You know what works, and you keep it going. And again, that trend continues. The longer the series goes on, the more comfortable you guys seem to get, both on the field, on the scoreboard. It really starts opening up. Tell me a little bit about Acid Rapper's night. He put on a show.
Dude, I mean, you can't hit the ball any harder and put it in any better spots than what this guy was doing all night. I mean, he saved us that first game for sure, ripping that one in the top right. He was just on point all night tonight. He definitely gets the game ball today, that's for sure.
For sure. I wasn't even gonna ask you. I was gonna do it. I was gonna just, do the honors for you. But tell what were the comms like? He hits that buzzer beater. People were still trickling in, so I think some people watching the interview may have missed it. But it's down to, he scores it at the second mark, I think.
Yeah, like 1 second was left.
Yeah. What were the comms like during that shot? I know you guys are big on hyping up the shooter or whoever's playing well.
Dude, we were just hyped up on that play for sure. We're never typically like so we'll hype up that play, but we're not like, all right, let's go, chance you're cracked right now, like keep playing well, because we just saved that for the end. Like at the end of the match though, we were just hyping him up. Acid Rapper was freaking cracked.
Is that his name in real life?
Yeah, I forgot.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
That's why he's Acid Rapper.
Perfect sense. Okay.
But yeah,
I thought
so
he was
like
just a fan. Go ahead.
No, you're good. But yeah, pretty much that was it. We were just hyping him up on that shot. And after that, we were just saying, let's kill the ball in the first game, go to game 2. And then after the series was over, we were like, dude, you're fucking insane.
Yeah, you guys, we've talked about how well-rounded you guys are as a team. We've talked about how individually skilled each of you are. If I may say, and I'm not sure if he'll agree, but Lord Paco just looked a little off. Were you seeing that as well, or do you think the plays just didn't fall his way tonight?
He was having a lot of ping issues. I don't know if you could notice, but his ping was jumping to like 200, 300 at some points. And our matches that we were warming up in before, his ping was all the way up to 700. So he was kind of going in and out of some ping issues, which kind of we wasn't as able to stay in the game as much with us, but he was doing his end, keeping it going. So I mean, he did pretty well playing through the ping.
No, for sure. Yeah, I didn't even notice the ping issues unless it gets like really obvious. But I try to stay out of the scoreboard while the cast is going. Okay, so that makes perfect sense. But I guess my point was that's so you guys. That's quintessential winner chicken dinner. If anyone's lacking, someone steps up and makes it happen. And Lord Paco, he was working through his technical issues. Does he have that often?
I wouldn't say it's often. I mean, I think here lately it's been happening a little bit more often for him, but it's not typically often. But yeah, dude, we typically just, if one person's hanging down a little bit, the other two step up, or one person just puts the team on their back like Acid Rapper did today. I mean, he was insane.
Right. Yeah, you guys. Oof. And
I feel like every time the ball was up in the air, Acid Rapper was just slamming it down on him.
Yeah, especially in game 3, but we kind of already talked about it. Game 3, I think we all just kind of want to just scrap that one. It is what it is. Yeah. You guys end with the Brazil, but they weren't playing as well as we had seen them in games 1 and 2. And we look at the stats coming in. They're averaging 2 goals a game. You guys averaging 3.2. 2.3 saves for you guys, 1.4. So the records were the same, but you guys had just had a slight edge in almost every aspect. Probably the most glaring one is the 2.1 assists that you guys were bringing into this game. And I think that says a lot, especially in a 3v3. Do you guys practice particular plays or aspects of your game throughout the week, or do you kind of just play, win, and just go from there?
We definitely always try to make a focus point of passing, just because it creates so much misdirection. It's so hard for the defense to know who's going to get what. But I would say typically just when we're playing throughout the weeks, we just focus on make sure we pass the ball to each other. We have a few kickoff strats we like to use, but other than that, pretty much passing we try to do as much as we can, which is probably why our assist is a little higher.
Right, and that. After I was saying we weren't going to talk about game 3, let's talk about game 3 a little bit. You guys had a lot of success setting it up against the backboard, against the back wall, which is essentially a passing play. Even if it's a shot and you're missing high, just the fact that you have someone there to rebound, to shoot it in, that's part of the pass. The assist is credited. And it was that first initial touch off the wall that you would pull 2 defenders to bite on. And then, it was almost just too easy for whoever was just around. And and again, that speaks to the comfort level that you guys have. You're willing to maybe play a little more aggressive with your positioning, play a little deep into their side of the field, and you're able to reap the benefits there.
Definitely.
But I don't have too much for you. Full night. Did you see the night that you're kicking off?
Yeah, I saw that. What was the next one? Like worm something, and then you got love.
Yeah, the worms. They took off. I don't think they played last season, but so they took off last season. They are not an inaugural team. You know what the hell I'm trying to say. Founding team. They are one of the founding teams.
Oh, okay,
But
gotcha.
So they just took a step back, so they're coming in. Tier
What
2.
tier are they in?
Tier 2 doubles.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. It should be rough. How late are you able to stay up? Are you gonna be chilling with us? Because we got Wet Love at 11 your time.
I'll definitely hop in the chat with you for sure. I'll be watching them and
Okay.
want to see the love guys pop off and see how these worm guys do.
Okay, all right, hold on. So let me. So you're grinding Rocket League all the time. You're playing here, so I have to ask: when do you work and when do you sleep?
So just got that typical 8 to 5 kind of job, you know. I mean, and sleeping is just. I'll typically go to bed around 1.
8 to
12.
5 is pretty nice. 8 to 5 because
Right.
you could stay up late because you're like, what am I waking up at 7? That's like
Exactly.
nothing. Okay.
Exactly. But see, the funny thing is Lord Paco and Acid Rapper. Acid Rapper, I don't think he's doing it anymore, but their schedules are like, they go in at like 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning. So our schedules kind of contradict each other, which is kind of, it makes it a little difficult on scheduling, but we do our best with this. So.
Right, and you guys still make it a point, and I think some teams, especially as the season goes on, they kind of throw their hands up and like, let's just show up and play and see what happens. But the fact that guys make it a point, it again speaks to your guys' dedication to this, and it's been showing. I think if you guys have been putting in this much work and you've been losing, it'd be discouraging. But I don't think you guys would stop. It'll all slow down.
Well, listen, I mean, honestly, I'm looking to get first in the tournament this time around. I mean, last time we made a pretty deep push into the playoffs, but this time I feel like we're just on a different level than what it seems like a lot of other teams are. But we're gonna keep pushing week by week and just keep going.
Right, Acid Rapper just got a sub gifted to him. Acid Rapper, you play like that. I think that the chat's gonna hook you up every time. Thank you, Lunchbox. But you have the floor, sir. Anything from you? Anything that we didn't get to touch on? I think we had a full faceted interview here.
Yeah, I mean,
If
hell,
I
you hit
may
me with
pat
all the
myself
questions
on
today.
the back, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I mean, shout out to the teammates. I mean, they cracked. I mean, Acid Rapper stepped up big today for us. We needed him to. And then shout out to Lord Paco too. He's holding his own. Shout out to you, Fury, always giving us a good stream.
Yeah, well, you're assuming, but everyone seemed to enjoy it.
Nah, we know what you got. You're Mr. Consistent over here. We know what you're giving us.
I did change my mic settings, so you let me know when you watch the VOD and see.
I might have to take that back then.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah, see if it's working. Because I'll keep tweaking if need be. But yeah, I wanted to do this interview right. This is kind of what you guys were waiting for. We're not gonna take anything away from you guys or the teams you faced in the first 3 weeks, but this was a true challenge, and you guys rose up again and not just got the win, but in a sweep. So very, very defining. Have you looked for at the rest of the season at all?
I want to say, I can't remember if it was twos or threes, but I think we play Star City Cougar or something like that. I think they're undefeated right now too.
Okay.
So we'll see. I think that'll probably be our toughest matchup because I think they've only given up like 6 or 7 goals this season.
Oh my God.
So they seem pretty solid. We'll see when we play them. I'm pretty sure we play against them, but I think that might be the toughest one we got because before this week started, we were the number 4 seed, I think.
Okay.
So
yeah, I mean, you know how it goes. It's a race all the way to week 6, and then it only matters so much. And that's how Snack Time was playing you. They're really tough on defense until you. It was kind of like a game of attrition. Your guys' pressure just outlasted what they were able to do on defense. They just got a little too uncomfortable. It looked like, but good outing. Go ahead.
No, sorry. I was going to say that first game, they definitely had us like locked in our half for I'd say probably half the game. It was a pretty 50-50 game that first. Right. I felt the pressure for sure at times, but I mean, our defense held up and we were able to get some good counterattacks.
Right. Anything else from you, sir?
No, that's all for you.
All right. Well, thank you. Congrats. 4-0 undefeated. I'm just gonna keep saying because we don't believe in jinxes or curses here.
No, not at all. No.
just goals. So yeah, keep it up, man. Good luck.
I appreciate it, Fury.
Peace. All right, Jay Can, winner chicken dinner. I don't know what to tell these teams if you're tired of me talking to them week in and week out. You gotta